You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Welcome to episode 321 of the SoulForge podcast, the final countdown.
Welcome to the SoulForge, a place of silent mystery, quiet contemplation, and outright mayhem. Join your host, Shawn Vanderloo, as he guides you through the adventures of living. Together, we'll talk about life and love, sex and dating, joy and heartache, memories and loss, and so much more. Don't worry, it's not nearly as pretentious as it sounds. Get ready for life, the universe, and everything on the SoulForge.
Well, hello everybody. It's Shawn.
And Leah.
And are we ever excited to be recording this episode for you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Apparently I'm stumbling over all of my words.
You are.
I couldn't think of the word podcast in the intro. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm excited to go on a little bit of a trip. Maybe it's the fact that we are eating smile cookies and drinking tea.
Yep.
And you're crinkling the bag.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying not to.
I know you were, but
it didn't work.
It didn't work out.
No.
So what we just did is we got back from picking up cat food, and you saw a sign for Tim Hortons. That's Canada's coffee shop, and smile cookies are out, which happens once or twice a year? Is it once?
I think it's once a year.
And it's some kind of fundraiser, I think, for their
for charity, yeah.
for their summer camp program or whatever. So you said, I want a smile cookie. So you got us some smile cookies.
I got 4.
You got 4 of them. And we took them out of the bag, kind of. But they've got some kind of icing on them to make the smile. And they stick to the bag real good.
Yeah. And it was weird. I ordered 4. And they each came individually in a bag.
Yeah, 4 bags for 4 cookies.
Yep.
Very strange. How is it, though? What kind of cookie is it? What's
It's
it
a
taste
chocolate
like?
chip cookie.
It's a chocolate chip cookie. Okay. All right. Well, I've got my chocolate chip cookie. You've got your chocolate chip cookie.
I have my tea.
I've got my tea. And we're going to record an episode because, well, by the time this comes out on Thursday, it's Tuesday evening right now. And Thursday afternoon, we are heading to the airport.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Vegas.
That's right. It's the final countdown.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah. See, I can't do that.
Why not?
I've got no rhythm, and I'm totally tone deaf, and I can't do it. I got nothing.
Yes, you can.
don't-
I'm sure you can. You just need to try.
I did try it, and I remember in grade 2, the music teacher told me to lip sync at the Christmas concert. I was that bad.
So you've thought this since grade 2?
I was traumatized.
Maybe you should try again.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
I don't know.
Although I think there is a video on my YouTube channel, somewhere in the archives, of me singing briefly. Yeah. I was drunk.
You were you?
I was. Yeah. So if anybody wants to find that, just go look it up.
Yeah, find it for us. Send it to me, please.
Yes. It's either under my name, which you can hear in the opening credits, or it's Rusted Robot Toys now on the YouTube channel. I don't know. I've changed it. Who knows? Whatever. Nobody cares. I don't care. Do you care? You probably want to see
Not really. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Seeing a drunk Shawn sing and dance to I Touch Myself by the Divinals.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of drunk,
Uh-oh.
I mean, we are going to Vegas. We are getting married.
Yes.
So,
In 5 days out of this recording.
are you going to get drunk?
More than likely.
Yeah.
You said I had to get drunk so I could do karaoke.
Well, maybe, and then I'll go live on the SoulForge podcast page.
Yeah.
And film it.
And so everybody can see my shenanigans. That could be interesting.
I'm not too sure that that'll happen, but we'll see.
It depends on what we have time for.
Anything can happen, right?
Yep. So yesterday was Monday, and it rained and it poured and it was a deluge, and I had to do the mail in that kind of weather.
Yes.
And I was so cold, I couldn't even move my hands by the end of the day. I had to get somebody else to unsnap my buckle on my mailbag just to get it off.
You were saying that.
My underwear was soaked. Even my shirt that I was wearing a raincoat under was soaked up to my chest. So cold. And everybody else was feeling the same way. And it was the worst day I've had in 17 years.
Wow.
At least as far as I can remember. And I'm exhausted and I'm tired. And that's probably why I'm slurring my words.
Maybe. What about today, though?
Today is just as heavy flyer-wise because it's been flyer bombardment the last few weeks. They've just been heavy and nonstop.
Right.
And you know what? You take 4 or 5 flyers and give it to somebody. That doesn't weigh a lot. You have 50 packs of 8 flyers in your mailbag plus your mail and your parcels. That weighs a lot and it weighs you down. And my shoulders are really sore. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just making observations.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So how's your smile cookie?
It's good.
Yeah. You're enjoying it. Would you get them again?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're soft. They're good. The money goes to a charity. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
And the tea is good.
I made a good tea? Oh, fantastic. All right. So what else have we got going on around here? We're
doing a lot of cleaning up and trying to organize and get things packed and ready to go.
That's one thing we haven't done is packed.
No, we haven't done that
So the
yet.
countdown is on. It is the final countdown. We have today and tomorrow. And then...
We don't have 2 weeks anymore.
How many weeks?
2 weeks?
2 weeks! See, it never gets old.
No.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. But yeah.
So what did... we had a whole bunch of stuff we wanted to talk about, didn't we?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering things. It's true.
I told you to write it down.
I forgot?
Probably.
Yeah. So we've got the cats taken care of. My nephew and your son's best friend is going to be here while we're gone.
Yeah.
To check the mail, check the cats, water the plants.
He doesn't need to water the plants.
He doesn't need to water the
No,
plants?
the plants will be fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's good then.
That's something that, we haven't really talked about a whole lot.
Well, let's
Was
talk about
planting
it now.
planting seeds. I planted indoor seeds. And they are starting to grow.
Yes.
I think we did mention that last week that I planted them, but they are starting to grow, which is nice.
Little seedlings coming out of the little pots. Or pods.
Have you checked it out?
I did last couple days ago, I think.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting.
What did you plant?
Yeah. Well, what's coming up right now is bok choy, which is like a Japanese cabbage, which is really nice for especially stir-fry dishes.
Yes.
And of course, I also planted what's coming up as well is cabbage, like actual cabbage. So the 2 cabbages are coming up right now.
So what are we going to do with all this cabbage?
I have no idea.
Are we going to make cabbage rolls?
We're going to cook it.
And then?
And then eat it.
Okay.
I hear your father likes cabbage.
He is a big fan of cabbage.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned this on the last podcast or not, but he's been having some health issues.
Yeah.
And he just got out of the hospital again today.
Yep.
He had stents put in because he's got heart blockages.
Yep.
3 or 4 months ago?
No, I would say sooner than that. It was only about 2.
Is that it?
He went in April down to Toronto.
Right, that's
Yes.
true. Yeah. And he was going to come to the wedding.
And couldn't.
Couldn't because of the health insurance.
Yep.
But he's feeling pretty discouraged. But I think we mentioned that last week you started planting in his greenhouse, and he enjoys that.
Yep.
Yep. So I was there today, actually, chopping up some wood so that he's well taken care of for the week that we're gone.
Yeah. Yep. And you had coffee with your brothers.
Oh, yes, on Sunday. Yes, and we had some very emotional conversations.
Yes.
I said we should have recorded it, and they said, not everything needs to be recorded, John. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true, brothers.
They are correct. Not everything needs to be recorded.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah. No. Like our wedding night doesn't need to be recorded.
That could be the most highly downloaded episode ever. We'll call it episode 322, Love Making.
No.
On the balcony. No?
No.
Oh, all right.
No. We will be taking the recording device with us, though, and everyone will be able to hear about our antics I'm sure that by the time we get there, we'll probably be exhausted with jet lag.
I'm assuming so. Yes, because they are 3 hours earlier than us. So yeah, we're getting there. I think 8:30 our time, but it'll only be 5:30 their time.
Yes.
So like time travel. I love time travel.
Time travel, man. We're traveling back in time.
Yes, just like Marty McFly. Yeah, but you know what we're not doing? That doesn't work for a transition. No. But here's a promo for another podcast anyway.
Okay.
Tune in to the Dragon Con Report podcast, your ultimate destination for all things Dragon Con.
Join us each month as we dive into our home away from home and cover the world of con fandom, cosplay, gaming, and more.
With guests each show, behind-the-scenes insights, tips and tricks, and the latest updates on this year's convention.
Whether you're a seasoned attendee or a first-time explorer,
the Dragon Con Report is your passport to the ultimate geek experience.
Join us and let your inner dragon roar.
Okay, that's out of the way. So yeah, time travel. We're very excited.
Yep. What about you? You purchased something for your ensemble, I would say, your wedding ensemble.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's right. That's the big news. Okay, so
Nobody cares.
But that's right. That's the moral of the story.
Yes.
But back when I bought my suit from Moore's, the suit people,
yes.
What was that? Was that in like December or something?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. But if you spent over a certain amount, you get a $50 gift card. And it expires in July. So I'm like, well, I better use it pretty soon. And I'm like, do I need a tie for my suit? And you said, no, you don't need a tie.
No.
Because I'd never wear it again. So what's the point? Do I need a pocket square?
No.
You said no, because part of the package is a boutonniere.
Yes, you're going to have a boutonniere, and it includes my flowers. So
right,
we're not going to need anything like that.
No. So I was like, you know what? I got to spend this $50, and I've always wanted a fedora.
Right.
So we went to the Moore's on Saturday or Sunday, sometime this weekend anyway. And they had a bunch of different colors and different kinds and different sizes and all that good stuff.
Right.
And they had 3 black ones. The first one was too big. The second one was too big, but the third one was just right. So I bought it.
Yes.
It was $69.99.
Yes.
And so with taxes, it came to, I think, $79. But I had the $50 card.
Yes.
So it only came to $22 that I had to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted a fedora for as long as I can remember. But I always felt too self-conscious.
Right.
Like I was trying to be pretentious, or like somebody would think I was a douchebag. But it matches the suit perfectly.
It does.
Looks
pretty good.
We bought the suit 6 months ago, and I finally tried it on this weekend as well.
Yes.
And it fits. So that's good. And you said the hat matches it.
Yep. Looks good.
So I finally decided, you know what? I don't give a shit what people think. I'm going to be 48 years old. I'm going to buy the fedora, and I'm going to wear it. I always thought I had to be like an 80-year-old man or something to wear a fedora.
Oh.
And feel comfortable wearing it.
Okay.
But I said, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway.
Good for you.
And then I posted a video on TikTok, and everybody says it suits me.
Good.
And so I guess it works for my facial style.
Excellent. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a black fedora with a little bit of a white band, which will match the white in my shirt and the black suit.
Yes.
And there we go. I'll have that.
So let's remind everyone as well that if they are going to watch the wedding using the link posted on the Soulforge podcast Facebook page, that it is 3:30 Vegas time that we're getting married. So that would be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
11:30 for my British buddies, PM. Also, if I remember, I'm going to post the link in the show notes for this particular podcast episode.
Good.
So that they can just click on the link right from there.
Perfect.
As well. And
Excellent.
I'm pretty sure all they have to do is click the link and then find the name Vanderloo. And that's it.
Yes.
Yes. And even if they don't get to catch it live, you could still watch it in the archives, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's there for like 30 days or something like that. It's, yeah.
So do we get a recording of it for ourselves or no?
No, I don't think we do.
They don't give us that?
No. No.
Is that something we'd want to watch over and over again?
I don't think so.
Once a year on our anniversary? So every year when somebody says, May the 4th be with you, we'll say, it already is. Here's the video.
May the 4th is definitely with us, though.
It certainly is. Yeah, I thought so.
We still haven't really decided on what to do for our honeymoon. We have been throwing around some ideas. Now, after we leave Vegas, and of course, we're going to spend the day in our wedding clothing. At least I am. I'm not taking that dress off at all until, we get back to the hotel room for that evening. But we wanted to do some stuff, but we also, after we leave Vegas and we head to Cathedral City, which is close to Palm Springs, what are we going to do?
In Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Or in California?
Yeah, California.
Well, we talked about going to Disneyland.
Yes.
We talked about going to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
We talked about, there was one other thing we talked about, which I can't remember already.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Mostly we were just going to play it by ear.
Yeah.
Because it's more fun if we don't have an itinerary and a set schedule.
Yeah.
Because if you plan it out to the nth degree, you're more disappointed than if you just went and had an adventure randomly.
Yeah, we just want to kind of stumble across things, right? And sort of see where it takes us.
Yes. Everybody says we have to go to Fremont Street in Vegas.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've heard that multiple times. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people who don't go or go on the last day, for instance, really regret it. So that's not something that I want to miss out on.
No. And Dad said today, make sure you drive by the Brain Health Center.
The Brain Health Center.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a funky looking building that he saw when he was there. It looks like maybe a 3-year-old designed it, or maybe Elon Musk and his Tesla truck kind of design. It's all very funky and it looks like it's falling apart, but it's not. It's just the way the curves go.
Right.
So he said, if you get a chance, go check that out.
Okay.
And maybe you just Google it so you can take a look.
Yeah.
Because it's,
okay.
I think he showed me once years ago.
Okay. All right. No, good to know.
But he said, don't eat any food on Fremont Street because the burgers are like $25 just for a burger and everything's expensive. So,
okay.
I don't know. That's what he told me.
I mean, we'll go around hunting for whatever. I'm not too concerned. But our friend Amanda's there right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and she's waiting for us to hop on the plane and get there. So, yeah.
Not much longer to wait now.
No.
Since it's, 8 o'clock Tuesday night.
Yes.
And,
we leave on Thursday.
The plane leaves at 1:30 p.m.
Yes.
So
in Michigan.
In Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah. And did you know that in Michigan? No. Yeah. No. Never mind. I was going to say in Michigan, IGA means I get attention.
Oh.
It's an old commercial.
Oh.
Every time somebody says Michigan, that's what automatically comes into my head.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It was a thing when I was a kid.
Oh. Okay.
Do you remember that commercial?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. What else has been going on lately?
Well, I found some of those questions that we were trying to find at the last podcast, and you wanted me to find some, so I did. I found some more, and I sent them to you. Let me see if I can find them again.
Oh, I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Because I get put on the spot.
You get put on the spot.
Yeah. And I'm not good at coming up with answers right away sometimes.
Oh, well, today's your lucky day.
Oh.
Maybe you'll have answers.
Oh,
let's see.
You never know.
So, who was the first person you talked to about me?
That is a good question.
Yeah, because we had been in this relationship actually since the summer before, but we actually didn't get together until a year later.
That's not even close to true. The cats are fighting.
Yes, they
wouldn't be a podcast without cats being miserable.
And both stuck on the couch cover.
Yes.
Okay, here, okay.
The summer before. That's hilarious.
It's true. We noticed each other.
We know it is, but
yeah. So, who was the first person you talked to about me?
I'm trying to think.
I have a feeling I know the answer, but they talk to you about me, not necessarily you to them about me.
What?
You already don't listen. Who mentioned me to you first?
Well, Amanda did.
No. Before that.
Oh, Kate.
Yes.
Yes, my sister-in-law who can't stand you.
Yes.
Yes, said before. Yes, because I was living with Curtis and Kate when I first moved here.
Yes.
And my sister-in-law said, this was even before I met you.
Yes.
She's like, my former cousin-in-law.
Yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah. is off limits. She's a horrible person. You shouldn't date her or get to know her or have anything to do with her. I'm like, okay, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yes.
And then not too long later, our good friend Amanda introduced us.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, I don't see what Kate's problem is.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
So, but who did you mention me to first, I guess?
Probably Brother Robin.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe my dad. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Who did you talk to about me?
Amanda.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was Amanda. What did you get from me that others don't get from, that you don't get from others?
What do you get from me that you don't get from others?
Yes.
Love and affection and acceptance and understanding.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice. Yeah.
Same question.
Well, I think I get partnership. I think I get respect. I think I get cooperation. We got to work on the communication thing. But, yeah.
What do you mean?
Love and attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You like attention?
I do. Every woman likes attention. Come on now.
And you like the love?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get kisses anytime I want.
That's true. Like just like that.
Just like that.
Sorry you guys can't see that.
Which part of your life has changed the most since we met?
What part of my life hasn't changed since we met?
Okay, but what has changed the most?
Where I live.
I find my mental health has improved.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would have to say my mental health is probably the biggest change.
Well, you know what they say. When you go for a ride on the Shawnatron, you're going to get your health back.
Okay.
Actually, nobody's ever said that.
Oh, I would hope not. What's the most difficult emotional barrier you've overcome in our relationship? Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't even know where to begin thinking about that one. The most emotional, difficult barrier. What have I overcome?
You're no longer on your crazy pills.
That's true. Yes, I don't know if I mentioned that on this podcast last week. So since February of 2022, I've been taking these pills to stabilize my mood and make me not be depressed and get me through the seasonal depression.
Yeah.
And 2.5 weeks ago, I stopped taking these
Around
pills,
there, yep.
somewhere around there. And I don't know, how have I been?
How have you felt?
Well, I don't know if it's because of work exhausting me or not, but I've been really tired. But other than that, I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
But I can't judge my own self.
Sure you can.
Can I?
Well, yeah, how you feel.
Have I been an unbearable bastard?
No.
No? Has much changed since I stopped taking these pills?
No, I do find that you have periods of exasperation or frustration or whatever that I don't think that you really expressed before. So it's really nice to actually see that you're expressing those.
Yeah, my emotions aren't just tamped down.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your emotional barriers?
I don't really think I had any. I'm pretty outspoken.
Yes. You do tell it like it is.
Yeah, I do. If you had to describe me in 3 words, what would they be?
Mine, mine, mine. Does that count?
Sure, I guess, but that's not 3 different words. But
Oh,
it didn't
yeah,
say
it
3 different
didn't-
words.
it didn't.
Just says 3 words.
Your turn.
Well, I don't know if I could say it in 3 words. Mine forever? What?
Yeah. Sweet, sexy, beautiful. That's my words for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Aw. Okay. Well, I would say loving, caring, thoughtful.
Am I thoughtful? Yeah.
You can be.
And caring?
Yeah.
And loving?
You did get some advice, some good advice when you were exiting your last relationship,
Yes, that's true. Melissa did say, Sean, if you want your next relationship to work out, it can't be all about you.
Right. She did.
And it's never, ever been all about me, so I don't know what she was talking about.
Well, I understand what she was talking about, I think. But everybody has those periods of time where you do, you have to get used to having somebody around again. You have to get used to being in that relationship and thinking about somebody other than yourself. And you do a very good job of that, I do have to say. However, you do have those moments, you have periods in your life where you don't quite think about me. As in, there are certain situations where you don't think of me first, you think of yourself first.
Like what?
Well, for example, our first fight stemmed from that alone.
I was thinking about you. I was trying to save you and from being stressed out from the driving.
But I don't need saving.
Yeah, but I didn't realize.
Exactly. That's the thing. So, given who I am and the character that I have, do you really think that I need saving?
Yeah, no.
No. So, did you really think about me? Probably not. I think you were thinking of your own fears and projecting those onto me.
Yeah, but I was still thinking about you.
Denial isn't just a river in Egypt, Shawn.
Oh, you said my name. That's harsh.
Well, isn't that your name?
Yeah, but
How is that harsh?
just the way you said it.
Okay.
You know.
That's the end of the list, though.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Okay, so just remember, it's 5 days till we get married.
Yes.
It's not too late for you to back out.
I'm not backing out.
You're not?
No.
You want to get married?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
What about you?
I'm not going
You
anywhere.
you go too fast, apparently. So.
Yep. And it's worked out so well every time.
Right.
So why not go again?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's part of the conversation I had with the brothers on the weekend. You know,
That's why I was wondering if they had maybe changed your mind.
because I was there for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is unusual.
Yes. I was like, holy crap, did they throw him in a basement and lock the door or something? Like
Were you getting a little bit of anxiety?
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything's okay,
Yes.
and we're good,
Yes.
and we're awesome.
We are.
And this time next week, we'll be in the middle of our honeymoon.
I will be the next Mrs. Vanderloo.
You'll be the last Mrs. Vanderloo.
Well, I don't know.
At least for me.
I was going to say, other Vanderloos have enough time to, find somebody and...
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. But none of that matters right now.
That's right.
It's all about this and what
all
we're
about this
creating
and us.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a very needy cat right now.
Yes. She's got to climb all over me
Yep.
and all this stuff.
Yep. Of course.
Okay. Are you done?
Probably not. She's going to fight with the other one.
It's what they do.
It is. It is what they do.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah. So this is just the, we're almost at the wedding episode.
Yes.
The next episode, well, actually in next Thursday, there won't be an episode because we'll be...
No, we'll still be in Vegas or California or whatever.
That's right. But the weekend, the next Thursday after that will be the daily...
Day by
wrap-up.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The play-by-play, so to speak.
Just like we did for the cruise.
Yeah.
Which I was listening to today, actually.
Oh, yeah.
On my walk.
Were you reliving the experience?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part about reliving the experience?
Remembering or being reminded of things that I had forgotten.
Yeah. Like what?
I've already forgotten. But when I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, we did that too. Oh, like the comedian or the magic guy.
Yeah.
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah.
So just different things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't always remember every little detail, but
That's right. And my memory's always been horrible for that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it.
Yep.
We got to go pack and finish doing laundry and all that good stuff.
Yep.
And after work tomorrow, I'll edit this thing up.
Okay.
Oh, that's the other thing that's going on. My brother and his friend James want to look at a building on Queen Street that's for rent because they're obsessed with opening up a comic book shop.
Right.
And getting into business with these two guys, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay.
But I said I would go look at the building with them and see what happens from there.
I see.
So that should be
That should be interesting.
an interesting experience
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Yes. But for now, that's all there is to talk about.
Yes.
This has been episode 321, the final countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Do your thing.
Do my thing with thing.
The final countdown.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Because because I can't. But anyway, love you all out there in podcast land. Hope you take care of yourselves and each other. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until next time.
Wait, don't forget
to check
view the wedding.
Yes, the link.
Yes.
The link will be in the show notes. The link will be on my Facebook page, your Facebook page,
Yes.
the Soulforge Facebook page.
Yes. Please check it out and leave a comment. We want to know what you thought.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Yes. And always email us at soulforgepodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, remember, the miracle is this: the more we share, the more we have. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Soulforge Podcast. Your support is greatly appreciated, and we hope you'll tune in again next time. Remember that you can visit soulforgepodcast.com for all of our social media links. And don't forget to share the show with everyone you know. The Soulforge Podcast is your best source for living your best life.
Think about it.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network. Be part of the crew and help support our shows by donating to our ESO Patreon or by shopping at the TeePublic store, which can all be found at www.esonetwork.com. The ESO Network, your station for all things geek.